So we're going to be learning how to multiply polynomials. We've learned this lesson before, but today is going to be a reteach. Let's just practice some more. I'll show you some examples and then you also practice on some after each kind of question. Okay, so first example here is multiply y minus 5 times 2y plus 1. So use the distributive property. I always create those arrows so it's easier for me to see where the terms are going. So I rewrite the entire thing and then I create the arrows. If you want, you can also create them. And then you write out everything. So y times 2y, y times 1, 5 times 2y, 5 times 1. It's 2y squared plus y minus 10y minus 5. And then you combine like terms. And that's the answer. Okay? Another example here. N plus 2 times n squared plus 3. Same thing. I always rewrite the question and then I would do the arrows. Always. Okay? So n times n squared, n times 3, 2 times n squared, 2 times 3. N times n squared is n cubed, 3n, 2n squared plus 6. N cubed plus 2n squared. So always in standard form, remember. Decreasing order of degrees. So both of these are binomials, so just wanted to elaborate on that. Then we have another example here. So I wanted to kind of mix in some fractions here. So again, as I said, I always rewrite the question. So then it's like my question and I can put arrows on it. Okay, so this goes, okay, so 2u times u is 2u squared, which I'll write later on. So as I'm writing it out, and then after that is all simplifying. You see what I'm doing? And again, now combining like terms. The only like terms are 3u and half u. But one of them is a fraction, so you'll have to do the over 1. The same, combining, like making them common denominators and stuff like that. If you want, I can explain that later on. Okay. Another example. These are all binomials, by the way. This one is a trinomial. So it's not a binomial. The second one is a trinomial. Okay, expanding it out. And now it's going to be combining like terms. N cubed, 5n square, 10n minus 2. We'll do some more practice. Just a little bit more practice here. So now again, this one is a binomial and a trinomial. Do the arrows. X times x squared is x cubed. X times negative 2x is negative 2x squared. Combine like terms. Another example here. F plus 1, f squared plus 4f plus 8. Again, same thing, arrows. Okay. F times f squared, f times 4f, f times 8, 1 times f squared, 1 times 4f, 1 times 8. F times f cubed, 4f squared, 8f, f squared, 4f plus 8. Combining like terms, f cubed plus 5f squared plus 12f plus 8. Okay. Our next example here for more practice. We're going to do a word problem here. So a football field is rectangular in shape. That's a field. So the length is given to you 10x plus 10, and then the width is given to you 4x plus 20. So the question is, write a polynomial that represents the area for the football field. And the next one is, find the area of the football field if the length, when the width is given to you as 160 feet. So area is length times width, so 10x plus 10 times 4x plus 20. You're going to do the FOIL thing or the distributive property. 40x squared. 10x times 20 is 200x. 10 times 4x is 40x, and that's 200. Combining like terms, 240x plus 200. That's the area. Then width is 10x plus, width is given to you as 160, so 4x plus 20 is given as 160. We'll continue on the next page. So 4x plus 20 is given to you as 160. And then from that equation, we'll solve for x. So 4x is 140, which means divide by 4 both sides. X is 35. 4 times 140 divided by 4, which is 140 divided by 4. 4 times 3 is 12, and 4 times 5 is 20. Then the area of the one that we had, the 400x squared plus 240x plus 200. All we have to do is, in place of x, you plug in the 35, and then you simplify that using PEMDAS. I used a calculator for that, because the numbers were big to not do it without the calculator. All right. So that's the answer, 498,600 feet squared.